Let's keep it that way.
Well, the leading Democrat in Congress saying that he will not support the Keystone Oil Pipeline expansion. Even his fellow Democrats are starting to get on board with that idea. It would bring oil down from Canada to refineries in the South. And now some of the left are supporting the project because it's tied to their transportation bill. But not for Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid. He is not budging on Keystone.
Personally, I'm not one of the conferees, but personally, I think Keystone is a program that I'm not going to help in any way I can. The president feels that way. I do too.
Not going to help in any way he can. Reid just named 8 Senate Democrats to negotiate that bill, the transportation bill, with the House lawmakers. Only one of them is a supporter of the Keystone Project.
Yeah, not Keystone, not Republicans, not even Harry Potter can lower gas prices. That from President Obama's right-hand man on natural resources, Ken Salazar, is the Interior Secretary, calling out the Republican energy plan, saying global market forces are the ultimate determining factor in the price at the pump.
It is a divide between the real energy world that we work on every day and the imagined fairy tale world. No one has the ability, not even Harry Potter, to simply wave a magic wand and to say that we're going to have gas prices at $2 or $2.50 or $3 a cent. It doesn't work that way.
Well, now the rubber meets the road, literally. Chris Stirewalt is our Fox News digital politics editor. Is the national average for a gallon of cheap stuff's at $3.84. Host of Power Play on FoxNews.com Live. Chris, good morning to you. I want you to wave your magic wand and put this in perspective here. What's up?
I don't know if I'm up to that one exactly, but William, I can tell you this, that the Republicans love to hear stuff like this. They love when the administration is out talking about gas prices in a way that suggests that they don't have a way to deal with it. If you recall, the president spent about 6 weeks on the campaign trail, off and on in swing states, talking about the sort of intractable problem of high gas prices, that it was a long-term solution that involved alternative energy and all those things, and basically saying, look, don't blame me. And here you have Salazar making the same argument again. The Republicans love it because what they say is there is a solution, there is something that we can do. The president's stifling energy production with things like Keystone, and we can turn it on.
Well, the suggestion that Republicans love it has to be understood in the context of politics, because many believe the longer this issue goes on, the more they gain from it, do they not?
That's exactly it. For the Republicans, they want gas prices, energy prices to be a big part of the discussion going forward. For these next 28 weeks of the general election season, they want gas and energy to be a big part of the discussion because they know it's a place where President Obama has some of his lowest job approval ratings. Americans overwhelmingly think that the president's not been up to the task of dealing with energy costs, especially as it relates to gasoline.
Do you see Democratic movement toward favoring Keystone? Yeah, well, 69 Democratic votes go for the big package this past week. But Harry Reid is still saying no chance, not going to happen. What's the truth?
Well, you can always tell when they're getting closer to a deal in Congress because the rhetoric gets more intense. And there's a chance that what you're hearing from Harry Reid as he talks in these absolutist terms about Keystone is that that may actually hint that you're getting closer to a deal, and he's just trying to assuage liberals who don't like it because they think that the cheaper the gas we have, the more of it we burn and the more global warming occurs. I think there's a very good chance as this goes into the conference and both sides work this out, that if that were the ultimate sticking point, there'd be plenty of Senate Democrats who would not like to have the whole transportation bill go down.
Do they think they're losing on this issue then, Chris? When you hear Mitt Romney say something like, I will build that pipeline if I have to myself.
Well, if you would have asked a year ago whether a relatively obscure pipeline going from Western Canada to the Gulf of Mexico could become a campaign issue in 2012, you'd say no. Right. But here it is, and Americans know it, and they're broadly supportive of the whole idea.
Chris, thank you.